and welcome to Raising Ronies. Today I got to go to my neurologist appointment. With all the symptoms and stuff that I was still having from COVID in November 2020, the last doctor's appointment I went to about 3 or 4 months ago said I needed to see a neurologist, and this is the first available appointment. It's been a little over 3 months ago since he made it. She had a lot of questions. She went through different things with my eyesight because I'm losing my eyesight a lot. To see things are so blurry. I have like blackouts and things of blackout, tingling in my arms and head and face. My jaw started hurting across here. My legs hurt. I still have no taste and smell since November 2020. Headache, shortness of breath, fatigue. I sleep all night. I sleep good every night. But when I'm awake during the day, okay, my phone doesn't have much memory and cut off. So I think I remember what I was saying is about being so fatigued. I can just sit down in the chairs to hold the twins and I'll fall asleep with them. Or if I'm going down the road and I'm driving, I get tired. Like if you've drove all day and all night and you barely keep your eyes and you're just sitting here just driving and you're dozing and stuff, that's what I do. And that's not good. So that's why I try not to drive too much more than I have to during the day or anytime, because I just get so tired and start dozing. So I have so many different problems and it gets frustrating. I can't remember where things are. I have to put them in the same spot. If somebody moves something or I don't put something, it loses me. And you probably noticed this with videos, the words that I say and stuff, sometimes they don't come out right, or I say the wrong words, or if I'm trying to read something, I get a headache, especially if I have to answer questions. Trying to spell, it's like I forget. I'll start writing it and then all of a sudden just forget. And I'm like, I knew how to do that, but the answer won't come to me. It's very, very frustrating. So today I had blood work done. She checked my eyes and stuff like that. I failed my little, what is it called? Evaluation. I didn't do good. I don't know what that means and how bad that is, but apparently the way she said it, I didn't do good. So coming from a neurologist, I don't think that's good. So I have an MRI on my head coming up. Then I don't think it's an EEG, EKG. It's something where they do the brain waves on your head. I have that test coming up. And then in 6 weeks, I see this doctor, and she's going to put me through 2 more things. Sorry, I just can't remember. I mean, it's getting worse and worse. And it's so hard, and that's another reason, on top of not having time to carry a camera around and do my videos, I'm afraid I'm going to look stupid by saying something stupid or not saying it, and then I'm going to have to keep editing it out, and I get frustrated trying to edit when I see the things I say and do that's not right. It frustrates me. So I end up with a headache from that. So I end up not doing videos. I do have a few more that I need to do. That's why my camera's so full. It's very sad and upsetting and depressing. My kids have to correct me on what I mean when I say things, the correct word that I was looking for, or when I'm driving. That is really bad. I know where I'm going. I've lived in South Mississippi in this area. I could drive all back roads everywhere. Now I can't even go down the main roads to get to one place without missing the turn or turning off or forgetting. So I've got to where I have to put my GPS on my phone so it'll tell me ahead of time to turn so I can get to where I need to go. And if any of y'all have any of these symptoms or problems and y'all been diagnosed, or you're on medication, you've been to a doctor that can help you, please drop a comment in the bottom under here. I would love to know what what your doctors have said or what your test concluded, or did you ever find out, or do you just have to live like this? My doctor said when I left, just try to be as normal as I can and just keep pushing through. But I've been doing that. I have 7 children. I have to push through. I can't stop. I have to do all that I do. I mean, we've got a mobile home park. He's got his business. I do bookkeeping. We got the twins. There's just so much. I have to push. I'm not going to give up, but I would like some answers. So if y'all will, just say a little prayer for me that this doctor can find out what is causing this. My hearing loss, I forgot to mention that. My hearing loss, shortness of breath. I don't know, there's so many symptoms. I had a list, but she took it, and she was supposed to make a copy and give it back, but didn't. So I may have to make a new list, so if anybody asks, I can kind of let you know what more of my symptoms are. But it is very frustrating. It's depressing. Some days it's worse than others. Some days I just push through, and some of them I would just love to go back to bed, but I can't. Well, it's time to go get the children from school. I've got to pick up Samuel and Grace, and then wait 30 minutes and then get Christopher from basketball. Go home, start cooking, and get some things done, get them baths and stuff like that. Then go get Hope from basketball, but it'll be around 7 o'clock before she's finished. Then she's got to come home, eat, do homework, get a bath, and go to bed. So she'll get up bright and early tomorrow, and then we'll start her day all over. Anyway, I'll try to keep you posted. I don't know how regularly I'll post with it, but I'll try to do it as soon as I find out more information from each test, from each doctor. And like I say, comment below and let me know if you know what I have, or if your doctor has mentioned stuff, or if you are a doctor and know stuff like this, or something I need to look into. Just a little note, Brian and I have, the kids do, but me and him have really tried hard cutting back the past few weeks on more of our caffeine and foods and different things that aren't good for us. We're trying to be healthier, and we're gradually getting the kids pushed more in that way, which they do pretty good, and they're healthy, so they can eat a little bit more other items that we do. But I haven't been drinking like the Diet Cokes or Coke Zeros. I only drink Splenda tea once in a while. That's usually like on Sundays, lunches, or something like that. Mostly mine's water, but if I do drink anything, it's going to be a little bit of coffee, but I'm not drinking near as much coffee. I used to drink a pot a day easy, or sometimes more. Now I'll drink my cup in the morning, and sometimes I'll go back and what's left I'll drink it, and then I'll end. So I've cut down on my caffeine. We're mostly eating raw vegetables and fruits if we can. He eats meats, but we try to cook them with healthier stuff. Like if we do want to put them in a pan and sear them or something, we use coconut oil and stuff like that. And we quit using margarine, we use real butter. We try to stay away from the mayonnaise, and just, I don't know, there's just so much, but we're trying to eat a lot more fruits. That way, especially like the grapes, and what else, pineapples, stuff like that, that's full of water, because your body needs it, so it kind of absorbs it quicker and passes through, instead of clogging you all up. Stuff like breads and pastas and rices and stuff like that, that's not good for you. So anyway, stay tuned, and I hope you have a good day from Raising Roney's.